Hi everyone, Mary Lou Andre back again with another edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. I've missed all of you. This is our first program of 2024. So happy New Year. And our topic tonight is 5 styles not to bring into 2024. We're going to have 2 parts of our show tonight. First, we're going to celebrate our new blog. If you haven't seen it, it is up at dressingwell.com. Hello, Sarah. I know Sarah is here in the chat getting things done for us. Sarah, please put a link into that beautiful blog. Sarah does a great job with the pictures. Sabina Grady does an awesome job behind the scenes getting that out. If you don't currently get our blogs, we do them once a month. We are happy to get you on our mailing list. So just reach out to Sarah either in the chat or DM her, and she's happy to get you on our mailing list. And a couple of other announcements before we dive in. We are starting the new year off really great. We just have had such a great time. We got a lot of rest over the holiday and we started out really strong. Our new program, Dressing Well Insiders, pinch, pinch, we really did it. That was our big goal last year, was to bring that program to life, and boy did we ever. So if you like this live show, you will love Insiders. Sarah will get a link to that program if you're interested, and we are going to be giving away 2 seats to our next Insiders, our February session. It is a monthly program, and we do a live monthly coaching session the first Monday of every month. So the next one is February 5th, and all you have to do is put Insiders in the chat to qualify for one of 2 free seats in our February session. And if you can't make it, you'll get the replay. But we're really trying to grow that program this year. We are super proud of it. If you're on the call tonight and you're already in Insiders, do us a favor and do other folks that are just learning about it a favor by putting in the chat some of the things that you like about the program. Hello, Roxy Thompson. I see that you're watching. I know you're an insider, so put in the chat what you like about that program. And again, we are going to give away 2 free seats. Hello, Laurie Purdy, you're in that program too. We're going to give away 2 free seats to our February session, which is coming up on February 5th, Monday night, 7 to 8. We run a tight ship. We have an awesome breakout session activity in that program, followed by about 20 to 30 minutes of in my closet. You're literally on the inside with you. We Zoom from my closet. We do a lot of wardrobe planning, a lot of the show and tell that a lot of people like, and we also do a live Q&A, and it's really nice for me to interact with people. And of course, Sarah does that program with me. She does a beautiful job. She is answering questions in the chat the whole time, but it is just something that we are extremely proud of. So you'll be hearing a lot about that program this year in our live show, so that we can put more energy into that program and everything else we do. Our live show is going to be shifting to a seasonal format. We'll have some pop-ups every once in a while. Our next program will be in March. We're going to do our top 10 list, which everybody loves. But we're starting 2024 with new programs, with great clarity. Our private client services, our virtual services are back strong. I'm also speaking again. I have 2 speaking engagements booked in the next 3 weeks, and I'm really excited. So if you have an organization, if your company needs a speaker on executive presence, we have a wonderful program called The Art of Dressing Well. It's one of my favorite programs, and I've spent some time in the last couple of months really breathing new energy into that, and I am very excited to get back in front of live audiences. So those are my updates. The other thing I wanted to mention is I went to the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum this weekend. Put in the chat if you've ever been to that magical place. What a hostess, what a rock star, what a personal brand guru Isabella Stewart Gardner is. For those of you that don't know about her home, which is now a museum, it is one of the best kept secrets. It's actually not really that much of a secret anymore because they've done a great job getting the word out. But it is just this delightful museum. I went on Saturday and I was really fortunate to see Inventing Isabella. That exhibit closed Monday and I didn't even know about it, so I was so thrilled to be able to see it. But it really took you behind the scenes of what a fashionista she was. And put in the chat what words come to mind when you think of Isabella Stewart Gardner. But for me, I couldn't help thinking, like, what would she do with an Instagram account? And in the exhibit, you had a chance to write notes about your impressions of Isabella Stewart Gardner. And what fascinates me most about her, not only was she a visionary, but she was seen and unseen. She guarded her public persona in such an interesting way, and I just loved reading and experiencing, and they had some really great videos about her life, about how much attention she spent preserving and actually managing her public appearances, her public persona, and then here she has this beautiful mansion and you go in and it's so intimate. So she is very, very interesting. And on my reading book is, on my reading list this year is The Lioness of Boston, which it was published last year, 2023, and it tells her life. So I'm definitely going to get on that. But I just wanted to share just starting the new year with our new program, a new blog, some new energy, getting to go over to that museum and really experience her fashion persona has just been a wonderful start to the new year. So happy new year to all of you as well. So our program again is going to be cut into two, and I'm going to share our style poll. Those of you that are in the Facebook group, we've been doing the style polls now for about a year, and they're so interesting. Hello, Mary Ellen Kennedy. I see you popping in there. But they're so interesting because they give us a lot of intel to what you guys are thinking about. And so what we did for this show is we put the poll up on Sunday night to give us some information, and then we released the blog, and we're kind of tonight marrying the two themes, like, why the heck is it so hard for us all to let go of items in our closet that don't owe us a nickel, are holding us back from being our personal best, and really occupy a lot of mind space that they don't need us to. So we'll go through some of those reasons. And of course, being in as many closets as we have as a team over here, and experiencing and getting to know women, we have some of the reasons, and we'll share what our poll told us. And then of course the blog, and if you're just joining and you haven't seen our blog, Sarah will get the hello Linda Burke, Sarah will get hello Ellen Jacobs, Sarah will get the post to the blog, but we'll dive into 5 fun styles not to bring into 2024. And I think the list will surprise you a little bit. Hello, Becky, because they're items that anybody can release and rethink heading into 2024. So our poll, we asked, there's usually about 5 reasons why people can't get rid of things in their closet. It's usually financial. I paid a lot of money for that. How could I possibly release that? What I want you to start, the goal of this program is always to get you to leave with 3 or 4 ideas that resonate with you, that you can implement in your own life easily. But really start to think of the cost of things, like the cost of the guilt, the cost of handling it. Handling clothing is very physical. There's ways for you to get rid of things. You can sell things that are expensive. You can donate. But when you're holding on to things because they cost a lot of money at one point in your life, and that period of your life is over, giving yourself some permission and forgiveness. And you guys that have been on this show for a long time, you know what I always say. I like to shop when I go on vacation. My husband usually plays golf. I usually have more to show for my my fashion and fun than he does, but we all make mistakes. And part of playing the dressing game well is to thank things for their service, release them or say sorry that you didn't work out, and always have a place where you give your castaways. And again, that can be selling, donating, giving to others. There's plenty of ways to turn your financial mistakes into something that's positive. The next one is guilt. We hear guilt all the time. Oh, I got that as a gift. How could I possibly give it away? Or feeling guilty again about the money or whatever it is. We are here to start off 2024 by saying get rid of the guilt. We all have enough guilt that we're carrying around. Our clothing in our closet shouldn't be filled with things that remind us of mistakes or things that really were never really representative of us anyway. If you need to, get a little box. You know that we love, hello Fran Leonard, you know that we love the Container Store. Go out and get a pretty box and put maybe the things that your kids gave you or your husband gave you or whatever, but get them out of the your day-to-day closet. One of the first decisions you make in the morning is, what am I gonna wear? And when you are met with things that you know look great, that put a big smile on your face, that's all part of the process. So those of you that are just joining, we are kicking 2024 off strong. We are looking at that closet. We are tackling the things that don't allow us to play the catch and release game. You bring stuff in, you let stuff go. You're always tying your wardrobe to how you actually live, what fits, and what you really love. And stuff that makes you feel guilty, there's just no room in there for that. The next one is practicality. Though, if I get rid of this, I might need it again. So, really, what is the chance of that? Now, I am a very practical girl. I grew up in New England, after all, and I will put things in a second closet. And every once in a while, those of you that have been on the live show, those of that you're in our brand new program, Insiders, know that I'll sometimes grab things that I haven't worn in a while. And there's definitely a little stash in my off-season closet, not my main closet, and I actually have a couple of examples to show you tonight, of some cashmere sweaters that are really pretty colors that I don't wear all the time, but I want to know where they are. But the key is organizing. So we're not doing a whole show on organization tonight. Hello, Karen McCall, nice to see you. But it's all in what's in your day-to-day closet. How can you put your hand on things easily so that you get out the door and feel great? And those practicality items, I have them too, but I don't have a whole bunch of them. And, if you get rid of, I don't know, red pair of gloves because you don't wear them all that much, you can probably go and get a pair of red gloves. I'm just using that as an example. I actually would not get rid of my red gloves, and I'll get to that, why I won't. But you know what I mean. And what I was most surprised at in our poll, and I was talking to Sarah, I am always surprised. Practicality was the #1 reason you guys don't get rid of stuff. And I really thought it was going to be guilt. That was the lowest. And then I also thought it was going to be weight. So the 5 reasons: financial, guilt, sentimental, practicality, and weight. Weight was second, but practicality was really high on your list. So if that was you voting for practicality, or if you didn't take the poll and you're saying, yep, that's me, try, maybe something you take away from this program is culling the things that you don't wear, that you're not ready to get rid of, and I get that, and putting them in a different part of your closet. So that's the first part of our program, is really getting clear on it's 2024, and this show is all about everyday style made easy, and giving yourself permission to, I always say, whenever you start a new year, it's about looking back and looking forward. So really think about, what did you love that you wore in 2023. That's probably what you want more of. And one of the things that every time you put them on, it never really felt great. So those of you that are just joining, we did a whole program in our Insiders. We have a new program, Dressing Well Insiders. It's a monthly style show. It was in response to many of you on our live show saying we want to go deeper. We want a cost-effective way to keep our style going forward. And we are so proud. Pinch, pinch, did we really do it? It was a huge initiative in 2023 to get that off the ground. So put Insiders in the chat. We are going to pick, we're giving away 2 seats in our February class, and we do it on Monday night, the first Monday of the month, and the next session is February 5th. If you can't make it, you get the replay, but we're going to give away 2 seats every time we do a live show, because we're really trying to build and give people an opportunity to experience that great program. And over in that program, hello Yvonne, you're also an Insiders. Type in what you love about that program. Also on that program in January, we set some style intentions, and one of mine was the color cranberry for January. So to all of my Insiders, here's my new, not new, I've had this, my cranberry blouse. Another one of my style resolutions was to shop my closet more in the winter and only put in my favorite things, and I have a couple to show you. But I hope that that kind of gets our program off tonight. The mindset piece is, it's 2024. Think about what you wore a lot and you loved. Think about what you didn't, or when you put it on you said ick. And the goal at the start of the year is to get in the closet and remove what no longer served you. So now the juicy part, and I know Sarah's putting up a lot of links in the chat, but if you haven't seen our blog, do yourself a favor and go over to our website, dressingwell.com, and look at it. If you'd like to get our blogs delivered directly to your inbox, Sarah is happy to just go over to the website and put your email in, or Sarah can do it for you as well. But tonight's program is the meat of tonight's program is the 5 styles not to bring into 2024. So the first one is things that don't fit. And if you've been hanging out with us, if you're a private client, if you've been on these live shows, if you're in our Insiders Monthly Style Club, you know that we are sticklers about fit. And clothing, the clothes need to fit you. You don't need to fit the clothes. That is one of our biggest taglines here at Dressing Well, and it is the truth. Women's clothing is sold in petite, missy, plus, and tall. Many of us, including myself, are a combination of sizes. So if you want to be better dressed in 2024, and who doesn't, commit to fit. And I'm telling you, things will get easier. So a couple of examples, and we do have some shopping links. I know you guys all like those shopping links. We have some shopping links, but when I was thinking about how I can really illustrate fit affordably, easily, my mind always goes to these Ralph Lauren dresses. And in all the years that I've been a public speaker, I always do show and tell in my public speaking programs. And again, I'm really excited to get back to speaking in person this year. But these are 2 of the dresses that I've had in my office for a long time. They're Ralph Lauren. One's a petite, obviously the shorter one. One is a missy, and you can just see the length, the shoulder, the waist, everything is cut differently. So what I love about this dress is the magic is in the stretch. And our taller clients, which we have many tall clients, the Ralph Lauren brand also, it's cut long. And if you're someone that can't usually wear a dress like this because you might be bigger on the bottom or bigger on the top, and dresses usually don't work, these Ralph Lauren stretch dresses, we used to buy them at Lord & Taylor. Have a moment for Lord & Taylor. We always do whenever I mention that. But they're at Macy's, they're at Bloomingdale's, they're online. We do, so we just love that. That brand is, and if you're in between sizes, you know, going to brands, even at Ann Taylor, Talbot's, where they do have the petite, the Missy, the plus, getting in there and, you know, taking a jacket. Did I bring one down? Taking a jacket. This is Banana Republic, and this is a 6 regular, and actually the 6 petite fits me. I meant to bring this is from my little closet in my office, but I actually wear the 6 petite. And when it's not the right size on me, the jacket's literally wearing me. So fit, commit to fit. If you're not sure what size you are, go to one of those stores that has different sizes and from the same manufacturer and put them on, and you will see how the clothing either is drowning you too tight or how it makes you shine. And again, my example is Ralph Lauren. The links you're going to get, Sarah's got some links. We will get you those links in the chat tomorrow. So number 2 on our 5 styles not to bring into 2024 are underwear that is underwhelming. Okay, ladies, let's have a serious conversation here. There is an expiration date on underwear. So maybe that's one of your New Year's resolutions, is to get after that part of your wardrobe. And there, you know, if you haven't had a bra fitting in a while, maybe that's something that you need to put on your style resolution. When we work with private clients, that is one of the first things that we do, is get them properly fitted in the proper undergarments for really 2 reasons. First of all, how you get dressed in the morning, your first layer should make you feel like the queen that you are. Secondly, good underwear can help your outerwear, your clothes, really shine. So we are all girlfriends on this show, and we are going to have a link tomorrow, but I just wanted to share that Soma, S-O-M-A, it's a mall store. I personally get all my underwear there, not my bras, although I do have some of their bras, but their panties, I really don't like that word, but I don't know what else to call it. They just have this, I'm reading it here because I wrote it down. It's a vanishing edge, and I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. So I like a full cut. I like a high. I don't even get lace on most of my underwear. I like to have just really basic that holds me in, and I love the vanishing line on that Soma line. So even I was at Bloomingdale's and had my own bra fitting, and I bought some Natori underwear just because, you know, I was there, I like to have things that match, and I'll tell you, they were twice as much as my good old Soma, and I really love the way that vanishing line works for me. So if that works for you, and they do have a lot of different sizes at Soma, so if that works for you, please take that. If a bra fitting needs to go on your list, maybe that's a tip that you take tonight. But clean up that underwear drawer. And in the blog, Sarah did a beautiful job putting some of the brands that she uses with her private clients, and it really can make a world of difference in how you feel about yourself and how your clothing fits and feels as well. So even in that category, some of the shapewear, you know, Spanx is a very popular brand in that area, and I'm sure Sarah can put some stuff in the chat. And again, if you like this kind of information, our insiders group, again, put insiders in the chat tonight for your chance to win 1 of 2 free seats in our February program. We go a little bit deeper on this. And one more tip that I'll share with you is I love fashion and style. I like organization almost as much, not quite as much, but I know that I can enjoy my clothing more when I'm organized. And the only 2 colors that I have in my underwear drawer, bras and panties, are black and nude. I do that to be organized, and it's really the only 2 colors that you need. That's personal. I know that people love to sometimes really get florals and bright colors. I only have 2 colors because it's really easy for me to pack, to manage, to ditch stuff quicker. So number 2 is of things not to bring into 2024 is underwear that's underwhelming. And you all know for yourselves if that's an area, whether you want or not to take care of, it can have a huge impact on your mind self, your self-esteem, and again, how clothing fits and feels. The next one is mateless orphans. Okay, let's have a serious discussion here too. How many of you waste so much time and energy and angst running around looking for the glove that's missing, the mitten that's missing, the socks, the earrings? Now I know some of us, you know, when you lose an earring, some of us have multiple piercings. So some of I don't. I only have 2 pierced ears. So once I lose an earring, that's it. But maybe that's on our list because we laugh so much when we're with folks that have committed to downsizing their wardrobe. They want to get dressed with less stress. They want to have less. And some of the obvious stuff, like we call them the mateless orphans, are what's really getting in their way of getting out, you know, quicker. Again, how much time are you wasting looking? And this is a real life example from my own home. This is a little basket. I put every sock that didn't have a mate in this little basket. Both of my boys were home over Christmas, and I went through their suitcases, their closet, the laundry. I actually found some mates for them. I was very happy. But the rest, even if the socks were just so darn cute, and of course you guys all know that we're big beagle lovers in this house, there was a couple socks, like this one has got little dogs on it. I got to get rid of it. So this is where I landed with that activity. But all it was just getting focused. Like, I've had it. I am doing the laundry. All these socks are missing. Even that can just give you a little bit more control, joy, and you're not wasting all that time looking for things that are no longer in your wardrobe. So that is number 3. Number 4 is ratty sweaters. Let's have a show of hands, or put in the chat, come on, that if your sweaters need an overhaul. Now, the ones that are really ratty, that are bally, beyond repair, you can't, you know, you can go to the Container Store and find, not even the Container Store, Amazon, Target, any local store has things that you can de-pill, and it works to some degree. But getting rid of those sweaters that don't make you feel your personal best. I mean, Sarah and I could write a book. A lot of times I'll go into somebody's closet and they've got all this stuff on the top of the closet. I'm sure some of you do as well. And it's like they're all gonna like come on top of us. And all we do is just dump them on the floor. So all of you can do this as well. And just like, really, how many sweaters do you really need? I have a few that I love, and I'm going to show you some in a moment, and I have some tips. So cashmere, it is the only fabric in my house that gets holes in it, and I don't have a moth problem. It just happens. So these are some of the sweaters, and some of them will be going in the links. This is a new one that I just bought at Bloomingdale's, and it was like less than $100, but I love it for Zoom because it's got the white collar. And these are some of my favorite cashmere sweaters, and I actually put them on these velvet hangers for a reason. Like I said when I opened the program, so these are not in my everyday closet, but I love the colors, and they all have holes in them. That's why they're not in my everyday closet. So this is Theory. I love the color. I actually wear it backwards. So also, if you're someone that doesn't, hello Margie Michaels, great to see you. If you're somebody that doesn't love to have a lot of skin exposed this time of year, or really any time of year, you can always wear it backwards. I share this tip with a lot of my private clients. We do a lot of photography here. We help people with headshots, brand photography. Some of you might have seen my new headshots. Thank you for all the shout outs there. That was so nice. But I use these a lot for photography if I'm just looking for the right neckline. The other thing is, I don't know if you can see the hole on this one, but it's right there. There's another one right there. You can often just take a scarf and cover up the holes too. You get a little bit more warmth. So I'm not telling you to ditch every single sweater, especially the cashmere, but cashmere has come so way down on price, and January is the time to really pick up some sweaters. This is another favorite sweater that I bought early in the season. I think I wore it on my last live show, but I just went on Bloomingdale's and it's down to $50. There's not many sizes left. Even though I bought this on sale, I still spent over $100. So if you've got a lot of sweaters that really don't owe you a nickel, I always say that winter is too long not to love your sweaters. And one more idea is my vest idea. So if you've got some sweaters that are a little ratty through the body, you know, throwing a vest on sometimes can prolong the use of sweaters. And by the way, do you love this vest? Oh my goodness, it's my new favorite thing. It'll be going in the links tomorrow, but I just love it. I hope she's not watching. I bought it for my niece for Christmas, and when I showed it to Sarah, she said, you need to keep that. So I got my niece something even more awesome, but I just can't wait to wear. I haven't worn it yet, but if you're somebody like me that really needs that seasonal fix in the winter, you need to really make your soul happy, having some bright colors. I could even put the hot pink under this. So anyway, I wanted to show you, that's one of my new purchases. If you're in our Insiders Club, wink wink, and again, put Insiders in the chat if you want to win one of 2 free seats in our February program. I took one of my New Year's resolutions. We did style resolutions over on Insiders, and mine was that I was going to only buy a couple of things, and they had to be really special because I'm going to be doing most of my shopping for summer clothes, because that's where my gap is. Again, look back, look forward. What did you love in 2023? That's what you want more of. And where were you like, ugh, I really need more in this category? And for me, it was definitely summer clothes. I needed a little bit more. But I told the group that I was only going to buy a couple of special things, and this is my special thing that I bought, and I love it. So we are running up right against the clock here. We try to keep right on time. The last one, and again, this show is all about the 5 styles you want to leave behind and not bring into 2024. And the last one, drum roll, is shoes and boots that hurt your feet. I'm gonna say it again, shoes and boots that hurt your feet. There are so many brands, and if you've been on this show for a while, we have shared many of them. From high to low and everywhere in between, it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of commitment. Sarah can get in the chat some of the brands that we love. On the high end, Stuart Weitzman, Aquitalia, Taryn Rose is one of my personal favorites. I love the Kenneth Cole has a soft soles brand that we love. Clark's is awesome. Uggs are awesome. If you really are struggling with comfortable shoes for uncomfortable feet, that might be your New Year's resolution, is to get yourself over to a department store where they'll actually help you. Nordstrom is pretty good with that. Or if you're more of a do-it-yourselfer, you might want to go to DSW. Ordering shoes online can work if that's your preference, but that was our last tip, that start 2024 with a smile on your face, and when your feet aren't smiling, you're not smiling. So that is our program for tonight. Again, Happy New Year. Our live show is here to stay. It's going to be a seasonal program going forward so that we can pour our energy into our private client services, our virtual services, our programs, And our brand new program is Dressing Well Insiders. We kicked it off with a group of founding members, and I see a lot of them on the call tonight. Thank you so much for going on that journey with us. We opened it up to the general public in December, and we brought in many more new members. We had 4 new members come in just this week. If you want to join us over there, it is an awesome program. You get an hour of live coaching on Zoom every month. I literally bring you into my closet, and you get shopping links that are tied directly to the show. We have a private praise group community, but if you'd like the live show, it's definitely our sister program, and so far so good. So that's it for tonight. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you back here for our next program, which will be our spring celebration in March. Okay, see you later. Have a good night, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.